Okay, this is a video introducing the concept of Boolean functions. Okay, they're named after a guy named Boole. So we capitalize the B in Boolean. Basically, a Boolean function is a function which maps from the domain, which is the set 0, 1 raised to the nth power, to the range of just the set 0, 1. And so what this means is that we know that through the cross product that 0, 1, for example, squared is the cross product of 0, 1 with itself, and is the set which formally contains 4 ordered pairs: 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, and 1, 1. But we often abbreviate this as just 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, and 1, 1. Okay? So I've discussed that in previous videos. And so you can see that 0, 1 raised to the 2 power, sort of raised to the 2 power, is all possible bit strings of length 2. Okay? Similarly, 0, 1 raised to the nth power is the set of all possible of all bit strings of length n. Okay? And a bit is a 0 or a 1. This is the set, 0, the bits are 0 and 1. And so strings of bits are called bit strings. Okay, so these are bit strings of length 2 here in the 0, 1 squared. So this function takes as input, well, you might think of bit strings of length n as all files, computer files, that have n bits in them of size n bits. Okay. Now we normally measure computer files in size in units of bytes, and 1 byte is 8 bits. You could think of computer files as input, and so Boolean functions really are fundamental to computing. Now the range of this function, the 0, 1 here, also represents just a single bit, but the range of the function means that this function may be considered to give a yes/no answer. For example, maybe we say 0 is no, 1 is yes. It may give a go, no-go signal of some sort. It may give a valid / invalid decision. Basically, some sort of decision is being made by this Boolean function. So it takes as input strings of bits of length n, and it gives as an output some sort of a decision that's being made. You can think of it as yes, no, valid, invalid, true, false. Okay, and we're going to use the true, false interpretation quite a lot here as we get on to the next video. So a Boolean function is simply one that takes as input bit streams of certain length and has an output which is just a binary bit, 0 or 1, which helps us make some sort of decision. Now, just a little bit of a quick review on the cross products. So, again, the domain is a cross product, and you may recall that when I took a cross product of two sets, A and B, that the size of that cross product, that is the order of that set, written like this in absolute value signs, is the product of the sizes of the two sets, like this. And therefore, 0, 1 raised to the nth power, if I want to take the size of that, it's going to equal the product of the size of 0, 1 times the size of 0, 1 times the size of 0, 1 all the way to the nth time. But that is in turn, but the size of 0, 1 is 2. So it's going to be 2 times dot 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 times 2, where I have n copies of them. And when I multiply 2 by itself n times, I get 2 to the n. And so the size of the domain is 2 to the n, and the size of the range is 2. So 2 to the n is equal to the number of bit strings of length n. Okay, and so that's the very basics of Boolean functions, the definition, what we can interpret the domain and the range to be, and the size of the domain. And I'll continue on with another video after this.